Paul Green here. Our current president said he'd unite the country. How well do you think that's going? Now, I had no intention of getting political here, but in looking through my personal library, I ran across something interesting. The 8 Essential Steps to Conflict Resolution, Preserving Relationships at Work, at Home, and in the Community by Dudley Weeks, PhD, professor of conflict resolution, American University School of International Service. My, doesn't this seem timely? It was first published in 1994, but it's still relevant. And considering what's going on all over the world right now, this one may be worth doing a few videos on. First off, conflict's been around forever. It's inevitable. I think we all know and understand that. We just need to deal with it better. Conflict resolution has essentially become an essential skill in life now. Now, unfortunately, people often try one of 5 popular conflict resolution techniques, and the only problem is they're not very effective. Do you use any of the following 5? First off is the Conquest Approach. This involves scoring a victory. It's defeating the opponent, proving how right you are, how wrong the other party is to weaken the other side. The only problem is it's destructive. I mean, one side already has often a lot of power, and this just polarizes each side. It sets one side up to be the loser. And that side will be disempowered, they'll be demoralized, and they'll want revenge. So the conquest approach, like a nation conquering new lands, does not really improve the relationship of both sides. In fact, everybody can actually suffer. Second is the avoidance approach. It might be tempting to think that conflicts will just go away if you pretend they don't exist, but sorry, they won't go away. Time does not heal all wounds. Think about an unhappy couple who doesn't want to talk. Things just get worse, and frustration levels go up. I mean, it's like having a toothache, but you're still not going to see the dentist. I mean, the cavity is just going to get worse. In short, the avoidance approach, it's just postponing the inevitable. Third is the bargaining approach. It might be fine to haggle over the price of goods in an outdoor market, but when you're dealing with people and their needs, their values, their goals, their personal feelings, this method it's just unhealthy. Trying to sum up the arithmetic of concessions, it obscures the relative value of the needs and interests of each side. I mean, for example, if a couple's trying to make ends meet, him selling his motorcycle doesn't exactly have the same weight as her giving up her weekly girls' night out. Fourth is the Band-Aid, or the quick fix approach, because some people are just so uncomfortable with conflict, they'll practically agree to anything, any quick fix. But like a Band-Aid, this is rarely a long-term solution. It creates the illusion of things being addressed, but the problem is important matters may go unclarified and unresolved. It's like a physical injury that really required stitches but only got a Band-Aid. The long-term results are obviously not going to be good. And fifth is the role player approach. What's that? Well, there's a lot of roles we all play in life. Child, parent, student, friend, spouse, boss, whatever. Well, you might need to make a decision and deal with a situation based on one of those roles. It's just don't fall into the trap of hiding behind such a role. You need to go beyond a persona, especially since some of those roles already have enormous advantages and power, like parent or boss, and other roles don't. Acting out roles just serves to perpetuate an unfair situation. It creates an adversarial relationship. It can cause damage. You need to deal with others as people, and I think a lot of our worldwide problems right now are being dealt with this way. So now that I've summarized these approaches, have you fallen into any of them when you dealt with your family, your workplace, your friends, your community, your volunteer activities, whatever? Were you satisfied with how things turned out? Would you like to improve and learn some new skills? I'll cover more of these topics in future videos. And again, here's the book, The 8 Essential Steps to Conflict Resolution, Preserving Relationships at Work, at Home, and in the Community by Dudley Weeks, PhD. So please comment below if you've got any thoughts or stories you'd like to add, and please visit my YouTube channel. I'll add this one to my playlist on life. And if you'd like to join my team so our organization can help you achieve your goals, like finding happiness, please contact me. So that's all for now. See you next time.